Today, folks, we're going to talk about the best ways you can take photos in the rain. Stay tuned. Hello, everyone. Carmine from New York here with photo class number 292. I have been a photojournalist here in New York City since 1973, and now it's my obligation to give back to the photography community my 50 years of knowledge. What do I need from you? A thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll keep this channel and free photo classes going forever. All right, today's class is very important. The other day I was out taking photographs like this in the rain. And I said, hey, this is the perfect time to talk about photography in the rain and the 3 best ways to do it. This, what I'm going to show you now, is one of the best ways to take photos. This is a product called the rain sleeve from Optec. Optec sells these custom-made rain jackets for your camera. They cost about $5 for 2 of them. It's very simple technology. You slip your camera in the bag, and with this drawstring, it locks by a spring around your lens, keeping everything dry. And this one has a special longer piece on the top for your flash, or you could just keep it folded down. The back is clear enough that you can see your menus and your photos and your rear screen. You can even see the top dial very clearly. This will keep water away from your very expensive camera gear, and you won't have to worry. Another side benefit of using the rain sleeve by Optec, which, by the way, I bought mine. They're not a sponsor. Dusty environments, sandy beaches. If you have to take pictures at a construction site, this will protect your camera from dust and rain and sand. You just have to be careful because there is an opening at the bottom for your hand to go through, okay? Just be careful. And of course, the front has, other than your Hoya UV filter, there's nothing to protect your lens this way, all right? So this has been the sleeve, the rain sleeve from Optec. This is one way. Now let me show you how it comes off. Like this, you just loosen this, and look at how big this will hold your cameras, right? Telephoto lenses, giant flash, giant size bodies, everything way up to a Nikon D3 Z9 size, okay? That's the rain sleeve. So that's one way you could take photos in the rain like this. Next way to take photos, which is the way I do it, is I find that the rain sleeve is nice, but it's kind of cumbersome here in the city, and you will attract attention walking around with that. So maybe it's best for nature photographs in the rain. I like to use my Nikon D7000 environmentally sealed camera. And the Nikkor 24-85 3.5 to 4.5 G ED VR lens, which is also weather sealed. Now, what the heck does weather sealed mean? Okay, so every camera where there's a dial, a switch, a button, there's a way for water to get in if you're in the rain. On a camera like this, the Nikon D7000, before they finally put it all together, everywhere where there's an opening, whether it's a dial, a switch, or a button, there's a rubber gasket to keep the water out. Just because you have a weather sealed camera like the Nikon D7000 Doesn't mean it's completely waterproof, water resistant, if you don't use a water resistant weather lens. This is what I mean. Okay, so this is the Nikon D7000 weatherproof around all the openings and all the buttons and dials, except for the largest opening for the lens. If you use a lens like this one, right? Once again, it's the Nikkor 24-85 3.5 to 4.5 G lens ED with vibration reduction. This one has a rubber gasket right here. I'll show you a close-up now. That rubber gasket fits tightly right around here, the largest opening. So when you mount your lens, now here, it's all got a rubber gasket to match all the rubber gaskets in the whole camera. That is the second way you can take photographs in the rain, with a weather sealed camera like the D7000 and a weather sealed lens. Nikkor makes many of their lenses weather sealed with that rubber gasket, but not all of them, and it's easy to check. You can just put your finger around the outside of that lens like I showed you, and if it has a rubber gasket, you're in business. Now, the final way, in my book, the final way to take pictures in the rain is very simple. It's not with a plastic rain sleeve. It's not with a weather sealed camera. It's from the dry environment of your automobile or truck. You can drive, open the window, photograph from your car, and close the window when you've made a complete stop. Never take photographs while you're still driving. And you can take photographs like this. A few facts about the D7000 if you're not familiar with the D7000. Okay, it came out in 2010. I'm just looking at my notes. It was $1,200 when it came out in 2010. Today you can get these weather sealed digital cameras for about $250. That's 80% off the original price. It has 2 SD card slots right on the side. Slot 1, slot 2. Okay. 16.2 megapixel aps-c size DX crop sensor. It has 39 focus points. It's incredible. The ISO range is perfect. Nice and low at 100, and it goes up to 6,400. A big 3-inch screen on the back. You can shoot 6 frames per second. It has an autofocus motor built in. Now I want to show you the photographs I took in the rain 2 ways. I have a lot of subscribers that love to see my work in black and white. And I agree. Black and white, don't forget, black and white photography came first. In the vintage days, it came first. It was way before color photography. So what I want to show you now is my work in the rain recently, just in the last 2 days, that I took street photographs in color and the same photograph in black and white. And you know what? I like the black and white ones. They came out super. All right, guys. So enjoy the photographs. Now, 2 things. What do I shoot my street photography at? It's usually always the same thing. Aperture priority, f8. Why f8? It's the sweetest spot on 99% of all lenses ever made, not just Nikkor, all lenses. I've been around for 50 years, and believe me if I tell you that the thousands of lenses I've tried in my whole career, f8, that's the sweet spot. It's easy to remember. So it's aperture priority, f8. ISO, if it's raining out, that means it's not going to be that bright out. So I love to shoot at 100 ISO. Sometimes I got to bump it up to 400. So what do? Auto ISO and make that the range. 100 ISO to 400 ISO. All right, now the photographs. Everybody wants to know, hey, are those the right out of camera pictures? So what you're looking at are not the raw files. I take raw and JPEG fine. What you're looking at is the JPEG fine right out of camera, and the black and white ones are just one click on any post-production photo software. You just click it to make it black and white, and there you go. Okay, guys, so this has been Carmine from New York. Hit the subscribe button. Let's look at the pictures, and goodbye.